Y'all come on in, baby. Come on in.
Please, Trudy. Thank you. They was getting more money than they unemployment.
I wait for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the women. Now let's get to it.
Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of Our Point of View. I'm so sorry, y'all. Child, this panel of mine is a mess. How y'all doing, child? Hey, LeVar. Hey, Aaron. Who is all in here? I see a lot of people in here. Hey, Corey, Dre, D'Amica. Hey, you, I love you, D'Amica. Ronnie. Oh, no, that's right on my YouTube channel. I love that. Hey, Ron. Mr. D. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Magicians in here, Jasmine Masters, Ephraim, Danielle Whitney. Thank y'all so much. I want y'all to share the live. Click like, click share, click like, click share. It's another week of Our Point of View. And hey, Natalia. And so we got a lot of stuff that we got to get down and talk about with y'all and all that kind of stuff like that. And some good stuff, some informative stuff, and we're gonna get our gist tonight. Coco, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I was a little lost earlier, but I made my way.
I'm not even gonna tell y'all. We gonna definitely have to work on my daughter's sense of direction. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. How you doing, Miss Black America? Amaya, the Glamazon is in the building. So yeah, child, we got a lot to talk about. I had a good week myself. I went up to Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin, one of my favorite places to go and perform. And let me put this right here because I don't want to mess up my table. And I had a really, really good time. I hosted Miss Gay Wisconsin US of A newcomer, and it was so much fun. I have a good time up there. And then on that Sunday night, we performed for their Sunday show with Chaos Mirage and Karma Zavich, the two in the middle, and then the special guest was me and the other people that was on the show. So I really had a good time. Shout out to Dave, the owner, the manager, however you say it, up at the manager, I think, at Club 5 in Wisconsin. So shout out to everybody. And but hold on, you're going too fast. Just what you're doing. I know I ain't even finished talking.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's the liquid marijuana getting to me.
Slow down over there. You just skipped all over that, Jeff. So I had posted a video. Y'all know every time I go down there, I get a little tipsy, child. This time they had me drinking Milagro because they don't have Casamigos, they don't have 818. So they had me drinking Milagro. I never had that, but they was giving me shots. I was doing doubles and all that kind of stuff. Next thing you know, I'm toe down.
Toe down to the floor.
So y'all know every time I get toe down, I got to entertain myself, right? Mm-hmm. So the girl did her talent, and she did some Spanish talent.
And you live.
We way up there in Wisconsin. You don't see a lot of Hispanics up there and Latin people in Wisconsin. We're barely there. Well, in that city. But Milagro is your favorite, Tasha? Well, girl, it had became mine. Hi, Daryl Kent. And so the girl had her talent. She did her talent. She did great. But as always, I want to be a part of that because I felt like I was at home. And I always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to have one of these little outfits. And I told my child, Rico, I told him I need you to make me one of these long time ago. They never made me one, So I finally got to get one. It wasn't mine, but I tried it on. It fit a little bit. And this is what happened. I ain't nothing. If I tell you, and I didn't know what I never heard that song before. That was a new one for me. What? Yeah, just ma'am. But I felt right at home where I was. So I was on it. I was on my beat.
I thought you knew it.
No, ma'am, I didn't know, but I was on it though. I got my judge. So, child. That was fun up there in Wisconsin. And then I had another little clip, but I forgot to put it in here, girl. So by the end of the night, I'm real full. The girl that won the pageant, she's a tall girl, big girl. And so I announced her as the winner. And next thing I said, how the kings kneel down so the queen can sit down?
Oh, my God.
And I had told her, oh, you're going to need more knees than that.
Not an extra long.
Y'all gonna need some more knees, baby. That's what happens when they get me full. But we had a good time up there. Shout out to everybody in Wisconsin. I love y'all up there. And this weekend. Oh, before I go on, let me go back. I'm getting honored in Houston. Yay! I'm one of the honorees for the Marquee Awards. November 14th here in Houston, Texas, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. If you're in Houston, please come and show some support with for me, Alexis Paris, Randy Rochelle, Javon Davenport, and Jason Black. We're being honored by the Norma Anomaly. I can never say that word.
You said it right.
I said it right. Put it back up there because I need to see it.
Okay.
And the M Society. So I thank you so much to the M Society and the Norma Anomaly.
It's a dinner. It's nice.
Yes, and it's a dinner and award ceremony. Nice. So we really appreciate it. So and it's a free event. So go on Eventbrite and get your tickets and come and hear some speeches and stuff and eat some good food and all that kind of stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. This weekend, I'm excited to be up out of here. I'm gonna call it a little vacation, but it is a work gig. I'm going to Cancun, Mexico, and I'm going to be staying at the seaside something. I'm going to Playa del Carmen. That's where I'm going.
Okay.
And I'm going to be with these young ladies, and it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to get there. The rooms are absolutely beautiful. We have an infinity pool outside our patio that leads right up to the bar.
Nice.
Oh, baby, guess what?
Actually.
I'm going to be swimming. If I tell you I'm going to be swimming, I'm going to be swimming. I'm going to be swimming, baby.
What
right up to the bar.
By,
yes, I sure am. And then also, for you all pageant lovers, Black Universe is this weekend. And so I cannot wait to get back and talk about Black Universe and all the contestants that was in the pageant, the winners, and the people that was tipping, because y'all know at Black Universe, that's like going to the Met Gala. My niece had said earlier she didn't want to see no Q Ron Hicks hairstyles and no Sunday best outfits, okay? She don't want y'all doing none of that. So we go see. And also, December 3rd in Lexington, Kentucky, I have the honor of going to perform for Chelsea Pearl, one of the legends in the community who passed away, one of my good sisters, and we're going to celebrate her life in Lexington, Kentucky. Myself, Desiree DeMornay, and some other entertainers will also be there. It's going to be a good time. And they're also having a silent auction to auction off some of her memorabilia. And it's going to go to the Arbor Youth to get the Arbor Youth in LGBT youth. Okay. In Lexington, Kentucky. And also November 20th here in Houston, I'm going to have the Trans Awareness Ball, it is sponsored by the Mahogany Project Incorporated. And they're having sickly categories. They're going to be cash prize categories. And so the flyers out. Sex Siren, I think, is $300. They having face?
Absolutely.
They having faces at $300. And so the prizes might go up and there might be some more categories added. So if you're interested in ball and you like ballroom, come on out and enjoy yourself, hosted by the legendary Father J. Rock Ebony. And a special guest judge will be Miss Royal, the mother of the House of Tishi, Giselle Barbie Royale. She will be in the building and she will be working at Hamburger Mary's that Friday and Saturday. So y'all come on out and get your judge child, and that's my lineup for the judge. Okay, let's bring in our panelists right now. Let's bring in Aja Dupree. November 17th. Did I say the 20th? It's November 17th, child. I said the 20th. I don't know why I keep writing down the 20th. What is happening on the 20th?
I thought it was.
That's T-Door.
No.
That's Transgender Day of Remembrance.
It's Transgender Day of Remembrance. So we're having the Trans Awareness Ball.
Yes. So
November 17th.
Okay.
Oh, the 20th is the Day of Remembrance.
The 20th is actually the Day of Remembrance. That's probably why you keep saying the 20th.
That's why I keep saying the 20th.
Yes.
Okay. I knew it was something there. I was, I was thinking I was kind of high or something. You know.
Nah, girl. You on the liquid? You on the liquid too?
I'm on the liquid marijuana. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Those are good. They get.
She went and got us some daiquiris from the daiquiri store down the street.
They be some.
Oh, it be hateful, Jeff. I'm telling you. Let's welcome in the surgeon, Trent.
What's up, y'all?
Hello, Trent.
Hey, Trent.
How you doing over there in TV land?
I'm telling you, I'm tired. But that's okay. The show must go on.
The show must go on. And let's welcome in Dominique Sanchez.
Dominique.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hello. Oh, she got her
How y'all
news anchor
doing?
hair on tonight. She got her news anchor hair on tonight. Yes, ma'am. And let's talk to Neil
Hey,
Dupree.
Jennifer.
Hi,
Hey,
Neil.
Hello, how you ladies and gentlemen doing?
We're
Good. How about
good.
yourself?
It's good to see everybody. Nice smile.
Praise the Lord. Let's do
Good
it.
and happy. Everybody real rested.
Oh,
Well,
Yes,
except for
we
Trent.
can.
James body.
Except for Trent. And
I
speaking of
was.
Trent, y'all, I want y'all to get to see what Trent get to do at work, because some of y'all might don't get to see it. And I found somebody sent me a clip the other day and was like, "Oh, child, I did not know this." I was like, "Well, you watched the show, so how you don't know this or whatever?" But anyway, and so he sent me this, and I just want y'all to see what Trent gets to be blessed with every day.
Said I wanna get you. Yeah. Come on. Sing those. Does it feel?
Wanna tell you.
No, right now.
Do you know what?
Yes. Do you know?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Come on.
Yes, talker. You do your own thing. Hey.
Yes.
How does it feel? Yes.
Man, these people so bad on
Bring
me.
it my door. Do you know what I'm
Do you know what I'm talking about, baby?
Baby, I would have been in there running all around that little trailer. Okay.
Let's hear it.
Okay, child. I would have been
That's
in there running.
awesome.
So that's what
Man,
Trent gets to do. He gets to be sitting around
I get
all of
to do
that good talent. I'm sure Brenda be singing her butt off. I watched the show last night, and honey, if I tell you she sat in front of that man's house and sung I Came In Like a Wrecking Ball on his time.
Okay.
She has sung that on his time, baby.
Oh,
But I think the show is going to get, we're talking about Queens now, the show that Trent works on right now. And I think the show is going to get better and better, because I've seen the trailer for next week. And baby, they flowing next week. They rapping next week. They going in. And I'm like, and it's so good to get to see Brandy do this rap thing, because y'all know she love to rap.
Right.
So,
She used to be brand new back in the day. I don't know if anybody remember that. Yeah.
she love to rap and stuff. So this is getting her chance to really, like, get her rapping chops in, though. So y'all check out Queens that come on Tuesday night. It's really good. I'm enjoying it. And I'm starting to like Nadine.
You know what, you guys? She's feeling. She's a little sad today because Twitter kind of went in on her
Why?
because of her character, and it was just like, oh, that's why she's not talented. That's why she's not this, because she schemed to get her way in. But it really, really hurt her feelings. So we had to uplift her today.
Oh, tell her it's a gig, girl. That ain't really you.
It's not really
That's you.
And if they hate you, then you're doing your job as the
character.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause that's why I ended up liking it. I was like, oh, you's a nasty bitch for real. You's a low down, dirty, nasty bitch. Yeah, girl, you belong in the group. I was like, oh Lord, there's so much stuff going on with the show, though. Y'all gotta check it out. It's gonna be really good, really, really good.
Yeah.
Neil, how was your week?
It was cool. I was very relaxing. I didn't do much this weekend. Stayed in the house, caught up on TV.
Yeah, got to catch up on. We got to catch up
Nothing out
on
of the
TV.
ordinary.
Nothing out of the ordinary this time.
I'm completely caught up on what was that?
No, I'm laughing at Roxy. Y'all know Wonder Bill. Y'all know what Wonder Bill is?
Uh-uh.
Miss Utopia. I had to tell them so they can get it so they can fall out too, Rocky.
Sophia.
Oh, they got they asking all kind of tea now. They want to know tea. Child, we don't know that, but you at work, right, Dominique?
I am at work. I just finished my show, child, and then I came in the office. I'm here just to be with y'all.
I'll be down your way, up your way sometime soon, like in December.
Okay.
Somewhere over there in the area. And Aja, how was your week?
So far, really good. I had a few appointments and then just doing my regular scheduled program, and that's about it. I'm just ready to relax this weekend and just chill out.
And for the people who don't know what you do, tell them what you do now.
I am the PrEP navigator here in Richmond, Virginia at the Nations Foundation. I'm also one of the HIV and STI test counselors at the foundation.
Amazing.
Thank you. We offer food pantry. We have a Transcend program. We have 2 RV units that go out weekly to do testing in different parts of Virginia for those that don't have transportation or don't have transportation to come to the office. We'll meet you where you are, or we'll go to that area. So, yeah, that's what I do.
Let me ask you. Congratulations, Aja. May I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
With PrEP, can you get as much raw whole as you want, or how does that work?
Well, as long as you adhere to taking the medication. So, first of all, you first have to test negative for HIV.
Okay.
In order to get PrEP?
In order to get on PrEP. That's the first step. Now, you do have to adhere to the medication. And when I say adhere, you have to take the pill daily. Like it's a vitamin. You can't miss any days or weeks because otherwise it won't, build up your resistance. That's just like diabetes medicine, any kind of medication you need for anything. So you have to take it daily. It does prevent you from contracting HIV. It does not prevent you from contracting STIs.
So syphilis still gonna
Syphilis, chlamydia, gonorrhea, herpes, genital, all that still plays a part. But some people feel like, hey, some certain STIs are treatable. So hey,
right?
But yeah.
So Trent,
this is good. This is
who
good
you
news.
trying to raw dog?
No, but I was just asking for my community because Black Universe will be happening this weekend.
And they having them parties and stuff. And it's Halloween, and they're gonna be having them parties and all that kind of stuff like that. They're gonna be making content.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot going on. So I'm glad that you had asked that question for the people, and it gave me some insight too.
Somebody asked a question, was I in the Elevate Activate program? And yes, I am a part of that cohort.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm like, we need to know these things, and and so I'm glad that I have Aja on the show. So when stuff like that arises, we can have her answer.
And if you're not in my area and you need condoms, I will mail condoms to you wherever you are.
They don't want them in
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
In an area that, for those that are in an area where they don't have an outlet or they don't have an organization or anywhere to go into, please feel free to message me and I will send you a variety of condoms or literature or anything you need.
Oh, you can send me all the condoms in the world.
Okay.
Yeah,
send me Magnum.
Okay. We have those.
Yeah. Okay. Send me everything you got. I want to give a shout out to Vernon McFarland III. That's my judge from the Mahogany Project Incorporated, who is sponsoring the Trans Awareness Ball here in Houston, November 17th.
Yeah.
In Houston at the ballroom, at the Boom Boom Room. Yeah, child. So, listen. Here in the Hot Topics room, we got to talk about all of our hot topics. It's Hot Topics time, child. And I had came across some stuff this week in the news, and I came across this today, and I was like, I might need to go and see how I can apply for this. The Spanx founder, Sarah Blakely, gives her employees $10,000 and 2 round-trip tickets anywhere in the world.
That's amazing.
That's beautiful.
That means Spanx is making a coin.
Oh, they
Yes,
definitely
they
make it
are.
It's a billion-dollar company.
because when I worked for Nordstrom in Connecticut, that was my department, like intimates and stuff. And Spanx was a very popular line, and they make so much money. Like the reps would give me and my whole team like Spanx clothes, leggings, bras, panties. Like they making it. They're doing really, really well. So shout out to Spanx.
Shout out to all the bad bodies out here that need some.
Girl.
Neil.
So all the Spanx is it's like the new girdle.
Yeah, and they make
It's the new girdle.
They make active wear, they make undergarments. Yeah, it's like the new they make pantyhose, they make some really nice products. Very
That's
nice
awesome.
products. Yeah.
$10,000.
Baby, that's a lot.
I would have took off for the next week.
Okay.
And in the video, I think she had told them about the trip furs.
Yeah, she talking about the
They
tickets.
screamed and hollered, honey, and then she'd say, well, you can't go on a trip and not have no money to spend. And so I'm going to give y'all each $10,000. Girl!
She had Oprah thumb.
Yes, she did, Oprah. You get 10, you get 10, you get 10.
That means she's doing very well.
Yes,
Extremely well.
Because in the pandemic, the people still brought those Spanx.
Right.
And people gained so much weight. People gained so much weight over the pandemic, so it made them need it more.
We still did order fulfillment during the pandemic, and yes, they still wore their Spanx in the pandemic.
Because you can't have no banging body before the pandemic and then just start having bad shape. No, you got
to hold it in, honey.
You got to hold that in.
But
they offer all bad shape. Some people
you
just want to be smooth.
Well, who you know came back with a bad body after the pandemic?
Oh, it's a lot of people. I'm talking about women. A lot of my coworkers.
I know I gained weight.
Honey, me too.
But I ain't wearing no Spanx. Whatever hanging out. Ain't nobody getting home.
I be having to pee, and them Spanx, you gotta take all that off.
Not all of them.
Oh, I haven't found them.
Some of them have the crotch thing where you just it's already open and you can go. Yes, you have to do it's so many designs.
Okay, well, I'm glad you told me that.
Yes. You don't have to be
the cooch cut out.
Corey said he glad his shape was bad before the pandemic. well, mine was bad too, Corey, but it just got bigger.
Shout out to Corey.
Speaking of big shapes and bad shapes, I don't have a clip of this, but on The View, some woman, I can't think of her name, came on there, honey, and body shame Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh my God.
What?
And I didn't realize how big, because I haven't watched The View since they went back into the studio. And so they was at home. And when she said they was talking about some jeans, I think on the Home Shopping Network or something. And Whoopi said something about her jeans, and the woman said, well, when you finish them, give them to me and I can make 2 pairs.
Oh, I've seen that.
Baby. And I looked over, ooh. and Whoopi was a big Barbara Cochran, baby. And if I tell you, Whoopi was a big old girl sitting over there. But if I tell you, her co-host turned around and got her together and told her, said, who she said wore the dress? It was a first lady and somebody else had wore her dress that the woman had on, and she said lies. Yeah, they want to tell you up, girl. You do not say nothing about Whoopi.
No, baby, they gonna let you have it.
I think it was the lady from Shark Tank.
Yeah,
Shark Tank. That's where it was from. The lady from Shark Tank, not H whatever. Where you be buying the clothes from. Shark Tank, baby. If I tell you, she said she gonna make 2 pairs.
Mary DeMoore says she hate they don't make it in her size. They do
What
make
the-
things to your
Terry,
size.
what size are you? Because
Wait a minute.
Don't put it. Put it.
size, Terry, and I'll find out because I think they do. But post it here on the live.
Girl.
You know she will.
Shout out to Terry DeMoore. Let me tell you something. Y'all know they don't serve food at Continental. Terry DeMoore went down there and got the biggest slice of pizza I ever seen in my life. She folded that thing up, put on the side of her like she was holding her phone in and got straight into Pageant. I will always remember that, Terry. Shout out to you.
What? She folded it up like a phone.
Girl, she folded up like that thing. Girl, she walked to the side of it.
That made me
I will
want some
never forget it.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Terry.
Baby.
Oh, they won't get this, honey. Y'all got to stop. Wait, I'm sorry.
Terry.
Look.
So Terry, I'm looking at the size chart. They go all the way up to a 24 wide, or you can go into the maternity line.
Oh, okay.
So you can convert into the
Go to the maternity line. Girl, let me tell you a secret about the maternity.
Come on, Wonder Bill thing.
Girl, I used to wear these shorts, honey, when I was my boy Lou, honey. And they had the maternity pouch in the front. And I used to
put in it?
My stomach, bitch. I wear a big t-shirt. I'm gonna find the picture and I'm gonna show y'all. And they some short. You'll never clock unless I show them to you. They had the cotton in the middle of the blue jean.
The kangaroo pouch. The kangaroo.
Oh my God.
They were so comfortable, girl. I ain't have to worry about unbuckling my pants when I go eat. It was the tea. Girl, y'all better get y'all some of them maternity pants, you fat fucks. That's bad. I don't know why that. Y'all, look. Atlanta Housewives, I guess, about to film or start filming, right? And they finally gave Marlo a peach, child.
It's about time.
Child, that mean her pay grade finna go up.
Child, that mean they ran out of choices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because don't be in a housewife that have been a wife before.
Marlo has been making guest appearances on the Housewives the whole time it has been running. So they have ran out of options. The girls don't want to be bothered no more. Here go your peach, girl.
See, girl, and if I tell you, it would have been, I told them they should have picked up two girls down there. That's Tasia and Amaya. They could have picked them up.
Oh my God.
That would have been good. That would have been good. I'm just saying, that would have been good TV.
Ratings will skyrocket.
Tasia's married fiance and Miss Thing baby mama. That'll be the tease. Some TV. Put the trans woman on there. Well, it had to be Amaya because she the trans woman, and then Tasia would have to be a friend to the show because she the Bush Queen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's how that would have to go. But that would be some good TV though. Yeah, I wonder is Sheree still in the house, or is it gonna be some different dynamics? I think she is. Okay,
she's still in that pretty ass house.
Chateau Sheree.
Chateau Sheree.
Nene called it Neverland one time.
That's what she said.
Okay.
There was
she didn't
nothing
never finish
there.
the house till she finally came back. The last time that they brought her back, she was able to make some money from the show to finish it. So now she got to come back to pay from the foreclosure. It's gorgeous.
So she coming back to pay the taxes.
Yeah. I think she behind somewhere.
Because baby, Ayanna Van Zandt had let Sheree have it.
Yeah.
Did she?
Because yes, baby, she did. Because Sheree tried to tell Ayanna she was doing it for her kids, and Ayanna had said, "Stop lying in my face and stop trying to say that this is for your kids. This is for you.
This is for you."
It really, it definitely is for you. You know, because you want your girl. You see what your girlfriend's doing, and you on that show. So of course you trying to You trying to keep up with the Joneses.
That's what she doing.
And it's just taking you a long time to get that house together.
Shout out to Kenya Moore doing her thing on Dancing with the Stars.
She out of there.
Is she really?
Oh, she's out of there?
She out of there. She got voted off the other day.
Okay. Well, I mean, but you know, all that is a scheme because she got to come back here to film. So she can't be out there playing with those people dancing around. She done did that for enough time.
Yeah, she can.
She got to come back here.
They can go down there, but you do know they don't stay there. They be going to do what they do, and they come back for days of rehearsal.
Yeah. But you got to kind of be like committed to it. Because I was doing a movie one time with Sherry Shepherd, and she said Barbara Walters wanted her off that show so she can come back. So Barbara Walters made them disqualify her in one of the rounds so she can come back to work.
Damn.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Barbara got pulled.
Baby.
She got pulled.
Barbara got pulled.
Baby.
You know Kenya is more valuable here in Atlanta filming for the Housewives than on Dancing with the Stars.
Who called and told them to vote out Kenya? Andy?
No, it was like Kenya. It was about time for her to go. She did.
Yeah, so it was rightfully so.
Yeah.
I never watched it. Was she good on there?
Is Iman still there?
Yeah, he's still there. He did good.
Iman.
Tayana Taylor's husband.
Big me.
Okay.
Oh, he's so good.
Ooh.
I love him.
Yes.
Ooh.
We all love him, man. I think even the top love him.
I even take some. I'll take some of Nick Cannon too, because he'll go all down his leg.
Me too, and I think his. Somebody said that it was the other day on the show. I think last week.
It was.
They said last week on the show it was going down the leg, and I ain't rewinded yet, so I haven't seen it.
To the right. It was sent to the right.
So I'm gonna have to
really?
I love me some Nick Cannon, child.
Me too.
I know catch you some Nick Cannon.
I'll put it in our little, you know how we do.
Yeah. Well, they say he the one helped Mariah get her high note back.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he put two twins.
He cleansed her pipe. He cleansed her pipe.
Look, he put two twins. He put some twins on them. Not two twins. You
never know.
Child, but let me tell you, that and his pocket's long.
Absolutely.
And nothing else, his pockets is long.
You better believe it.
So, who else is in the news this week? Lil Boo's in Lil Nas again.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, child.
Look at Boosie face.
But what? Boosie look like his daddy is.
Boosie looking like that.
Boosie look like his daddy is Flavor Flav.
Child.
And his mom
looking like somebody asked him for an extra size.
He look like his daddy Flavor Flav, and his mama is Southside Shorty from here that be on YouTube. The little crackhead lady.
Good Times.
Who on Good Times?
Florida.
No, don't do
not that bad trend.
No. But Lil Boosie had not Lil Boosie, Lil Nas had made a video. You gonna take that down? So.
Wait for the video.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's the liquid marijuana.
Okay. So Lil Boosie always trolling Lil Nas X, and he did it for the first time, and this is what he did.
So I've been working on this song with Lil Boosie, bro. I had this song with Lil Boosie for him to come out. Shit, fire ain't even lie, Fred. Goddamn, song with Lil Boosie finna come out. Song with Lil Boosie finna come out.
It's the lips for me, but
child.
So he went right here picking at Lil Boosie, and Lil Boosie that had pissed him completely off. Now you always got something to say about him. Always, whatever he do, here you come. But the first time that he say something about you, you want to kill him and you want him to die and all that. So this is what he posted. Yeah. Stop trolling me, faggot. You a whole bitch playing with the gangsters shaking my head. You can keep sucking dick and getting fucked in your ass and peace.
What?
And peace and you hate yourself. And hashtag you hate yourself. I would too if I was you. Laugh out loud. No, I wouldn't because he corn. If you commit suicide, hashtag commit suicide, you would do this world a huge favor. Nobody wants you here. Now that was just absolutely rude.
You know what? I hope 2 of his sons turn out gay, and one becomes a whole woman.
I hope all of them.
Yeah.
I hope the girl become men.
And his daddy.
But listen,
do y'all think that sometimes these celebrities get together and they create this hype, they create these beefs to make themselves relevant?
What? Not in this case, because
I don't think in this case, though.
Because Lil Nas is already relevant without Boosie. But I do think Lil Nas is making Boosie relevant or more relevant.
Right. And keep in mind, Boosie has been like this before him and Lil Nas X even started. He's always been outspoken and just
very controversial. Okay.
Yeah. He lets his son, he took his sons to get their first piece of
he sure did.
So
he took his sons to go have a prostitute.
Yeah, so
y'all, my cousin did
sure
that to me too when I was
sure
growing up.
Who did that to you?
My cousin was a big time drug dealer, and he took us around. You know how women first started smoking crack, but they still fine. Like he used to take me and my cousins and my brothers and stuff, and it'd be these fine women in the room. He'd let us run trains on them, you know, for a little rock or something. And then I had one cousin who never had sex before. He had a really big piece. He went in first and told his woman up. She got up. She told our cousin. She said, "I'm about to go. This young nigga came here and fucked me so hard." She said, "I got money. I don't need this shit."
Oh, that's right.
Awesome.
What's your cousin name?
Is he still in Memphis? Is he still in Memphis?
But listen, did we get Lil Nas? Do we have Lil Nas X response to Boosie?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Annie.
It was so funny.
I am truly sad. I have never been so mortified in my life. I can't believe Disney Channel has yet to play Halloween Town this entire October.
He killed her for that. He wore him out for that.
Yes, he did. And didn't the daddy get in on the action? But did the daddy get in?
Everybody's in on it now. The whole family.
Oh, but because what did daddy say? We true Buckhead around here.
Well, the brother said, ask T.I. If T.I. really from Buckhead, ask him about our daddy G.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
but listen, T.I. could get the big.
That's Lil Nas daddy?
Yes, baby.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently he didn't play in those streets. So
he sure did not.
No. But see, Boosie ain't gonna do nothing to that man. Somebody tweeted, Lil Boosie beat a murder charge, damn near a decade in prison. He beat cancer, and his greatest obstacle is Lil Nas X.
Why people have to call me?
That is messed up.
Hello.
I mean, you ain't got nothing to do but sit up and pick at Lil Nas all the goddamn time.
I know.
Right.
He just needs to. He want to have sex with Lil Nas, I think.
I think he does too.
Child, look what they done did to him, though, child.
Little suspect.
That must be the song. What is that? What that say? Num Terror, the album. No hetero.
No hetero.
No hetero. The little suspect. Y'all, I know he saw when he saw that. And then they got the other video. They put his face on the child that's exercising in the little shorts.
Yeah.
They told him up for that.
Oh my God.
I know he was around there smoking and drinking.
Honey.
No, I don't know what he's smoking, but he's smoking and drinking. And then they gave also gave Lil Nas a proclamation in Atlanta about a week or so ago. And so he has his own day in Atlanta, just like the stars of the century.
Is he from Atlanta?
Yes.
Oh,
I didn't know that. Oh, what y'all thought he was gonna be then?
Right.
Hello? What y'all thought he was gonna be? Child, but look, this was funny to me. This man in Lithonia, Georgia, had hacked into the defect system and approved everyone for $2,500. If y'all don't know what the defect is, it's the DeKalb County Family and Child Services. And he approved all the applications for food stamps. After approving the applications, then he had cards mailed out to new applicants, all totaling $2,500. Current card holders were awarded $2,500 credit. His bond was set at $100,000, and he has since posted bond. Baby, let me tell y'all something.
That's a mastermind, though. That's a mastermind.
How did he get in there? Because my thing is, as easy it was for him, me and my best friend was talking about this, as easy as it was for him to get in there to approve them, why it take them so long to approve?
Oh my God.
What they be waiting on?
They be taking their time.
Okay.
You be sitting up all week, baby. You gonna let mailbox 3 times a day, knowing that mail had ran already. Just hoping. So they make, I forgot to put this in there. But baby, he had approved them for $2,500, and they gotta pay their money back.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Because I was talking to one of my friends back in Arkansas who works for DHS, and I asked her. I said, what happens in those instances? She said, it doesn't matter what the circumstances are. They got to pay that money back. Even if it wasn't their fault and they got the reward thinking that DHS gave them that money, she said, they got to pay that money back. If they spend it.
They just can't take it out of my future payment. You're going to give me $400 next month. So
they've got to pay that money back. They got to pay that money back.
Money back?
They got, they got to pay back those funds that they spent on those food stamp cards.
Or they going to prison.
Oh yes, they got to pay it back because it was given to them fraudulently, even though it wasn't. It was of no fault.
I'm sure they probably, and the people that didn't use it, because y'all ain't using no $2,500 of food stamps now.
Right, but with the government, honey, the government wants everything that they feel that they've got coming to them, and she said they got to pay that money back.
I know me, I would have probably went and had a crab boil.
I would have had a crab boil, and then I would have sold half of it.
I would have sold some. But, baby, I would have been at the club talking about, baby, you need some stamps. We can get up tomorrow and go.
Look, let me tell you something. All these holidays coming up, let me tell you something. You could have made all them little coins.
Baby, you sure could have.
Yeah, but guess what? You was going to have to say that because you was going to pay that back.
Because, baby, you got to pay that money back.
So if anybody got that hookup, I got a few girlfriends having some big birthday parties and they need to buy their food. So hit me up.
Because none of my friends said that hit they card they live in Georgia.
But I had a niece that did some food stamp fraud type of stuff. And so what they did was, if she actually qualified for food stamps, she got awarded the food stamps for her kids, but she could not get it for herself. And she had to pay that. She had to pay back still. The kids didn't have to suffer, but she didn't get as much as she would have gotten had she not did that.
Girl, I remember my next door neighbor had 3 kids and she was getting $800 a month. I was like, Lord Jesus.
Girl, who needs that much money?
They gotta have a deep freezer. They gotta have a deep freezer too.
You know them little children stay in the freezer all day.
She had a deep freezer in her dining room. So she did. Girl was stacked up in her dining room. Girl, she had her deep freezer in there. She had a garage. We lived in an apartment.
Just full of meat.
Yeah, full of meat, frozen stuff.
Girl, like I like my mouth full of meat.
Yes, Dominique. So listen, the actor Alec Baldwin was at work. He was on the set filming in New Mexico, on the set of Rust, and he fired off a prop gun, killing the cinematographer Helena Hutchins and injuring the director George Souza. Child.
A prop?
That's what I was like clear.
It was
Trent. Do you work with prop guns, Trent?
It was found out today that it was an actual firearm. It was a real gun. because they said that prop guns will not accept real live bullets. It was a real gun.
So who is responsible?
What'd you say, Trent?
For the
Well, sometimes they do use real guns, but they'll have rubber bullets or something in it, like there's some bullets that don't hurt. With that, they're supposed to have a props guy or a woman who's supposed to clear the gun and before every take to clear it to make sure nothing's really in it, right? But what they also said that they was overworking them down there, which what we was fighting for in the union, and they were working people so long, but they had to get them a hotel room at 15 hours or more, but they'll cut them off at 14 and a half hours a day so they don't have to buy hotels. So these people went on strike. They went on strike, and they let some non-union people come in instead so they can keep shooting. And when they bring non-union people in, they don't really understand how the stuff
the formality.
Right.
So that's when mistakes like this happen, and that's why we was fighting for.
And then they also said that the guy, now Trent, correct me if I'm wrong, the guy that was like the assistant had some issues on other films that he's had incidents just like this
the assistant
previous to this movie, and so they were saying that he never should have been hired because he's had violations prior to this movie.
And they was out there. They said they was out. And they said they was out shooting rounds of bullets of this gun previous in the previous week, and they said they just was not practicing safety the way they should have.
Yeah,
that really scared me because I know that man would never be the same again after shooting somebody, doing your job and killing somebody. You know,
right?
I know he'll never be the same. He's gonna need much.
And he's almost 70 years old. Like he's already up in age.
But how did it? You should. They weren't filming at the time. You shoot the director and the cinematographer. Where y'all was at?
You know what was funny?
What happens is it's the DP. So they bring the camera. They get some shots where they use the camera to bring the camera to your face and go around you and stuff and follow you. So that's what they was doing. So when he shot, it hit her.
And then also one of the guys that was in the movie, he said that there were protective shields around everything other than the people that were in the actual scene. And he said that concerned him most of all because he was like, why is everything has protective shields around it other than when you're in the actual scene? Wow. And so he said that showed him that was also, he said there was just a lot of red flags around this whole situation, because then another lady was saying that worked on another film. She said that that a lot of these movies are cutting corners because of COVID, and they're having limited staff. And so since they're having limited staff, some of the precautions that would have been in place prior to COVID were not
went out the window.
Place now.
Oh, they said he was practicing.
Yeah.
It's sad though. That is really, really sad, and especially when it's
yes, it really is.
And it was not his, it was not his fault or anything like that. Speaking of sadness and horrific tragedies, here in Houston, a couple left their 3 kids in an abandoned apartment with the remains of their brother, and they've been in that apartment for almost a year, and the young man was 15. One of his other brothers was 7, and one of the other ones was 10. They were malnutritioned, and there was no electricity. And the mother and the father wasn't there at all. The one that was dead was a 9-year-old, and he's been there decomposing. And so the kids didn't have like food to eat or anything like that. The neighbors was feeding him.
And that's the mama boyfriend.
That's the mama boyfriend. And he beat the boy and beat the kids. She has six kids in total. Someone in the family has the older child. And then I don't know where the other one is, but this is what they had to say. They say a mother and her boyfriend have been arrested and charged with over the death of a 9-year-old whose skeletal remains were found inside a Houston apartment, along with 3 other surviving siblings. This week, a 15-year-old boy in Harris County made a phone call to the police and told them that his 9-year-old brother had been dead for over a year and that his body was in the apartment and he had been left along with his 2 other siblings. According to the 15-year-old, his mother and her boyfriend hadn't lived with them in 10 to 7 months. And then the 32-year-old boyfriend is charged with the death of the child and the mother. And also, the smell was coming from the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And so the neighbors would smell, and they went to the office and told the office that they could smell this, and the office never did anything. One neighbor said that she would have to cut off her air conditioner because she didn't want the smell coming through her house. And they would see the little boy in the park. He would even ask them, could he charge up his phone? And so he had, I guess when he charged up his phone this last time, he had enough. And he called he texted the mama and he said, I had enough. I'm calling 911.
Okay, so I guess my question is, in this particular situation, so what were the kids doing as far as education were doing? Because
they weren't
not
even
going to
register.
They wasn't even
registered for school. They weren't even registered.
They wasn't even registered.
They weren't even going to school. They were not registered.
So then that means that the state has failed these children.
And they said that
Neil, as an educator, wouldn't you guys be tracking these children to find out why they haven't gone from grade to grade and why there's no enrollment for those
children?
They
went out to the house. They said they went out to the house, but it wasn't. There was no answer at the house. I guess so. I guess they didn't follow up either.
So, because like a lot of times, if you have students who are registered to your school, but then they never show up, and you send like a no-show list. After a while, those students, if the social worker goes or you find that nobody's at their address, those students are withdrawn from your school enrollment. So when they are dropped from your school enrollment, it's not like a database that says these are all the kids in this place, so we can place all the kids. If they're not registered, then they're just out there.
That's just so sad.
And then the family
horrible.
was saying like she would call them and ask them to borrow money, that they would she would say meet them in the front of the apartments. They never actually knew where she lived. The grandmother said that she was heartbroken about what happened, and that she wished she would have had better contact with her grandkids. And she also said that she's sure her son feels the same way, but she haven't talked to him either. So you haven't talked to him. You can't get in touch with your daughter to know how your grandkids is doing. You don't want to see your grandkids. And they said that they were malnutritious. I fought a whole lot of people. I fought the apartment complex because this smell is coming out this apartment and going into these other people's apartment. And they are sitting here telling y'all that the smell is coming from there. Then the neighbor who's the smell is coming from, and neighbors, because I'm sure a lot of them smelled it.
Right.
They didn't try to go see what happened, and y'all feeding the kids when y'all see them. Y'all will feed them. Y'all wouldn't y'all not wondering
nobody
why.
Nobody ain't called the police.
Yeah, nobody called CPS or nothing, and y'all see these kids deteriorating.
CPS.
It's just so different from when well, at least I don't know how old you guys are, but it's so different from when I grew up, because I remember the time when they said that, everybody in the neighborhood business. Sister Robinson, who was the mother of the church, she would, because, my mother, God rest her soul.
Dominic, you ain't that old.
Trust me, I am. But God rest my mama's soul. She would mismanage money. And, there were plenty of times when our water was cut off, our lights was cut off, and we would have to hook a water hose to our neighbor's house so we could have water to take baths and stuff. And so Sister Robinson, who lived next door, would make sure that we were okay. And then there was another lady that lived on a property that was right across the way from us. She would check up on us. And I just think that people have just gotten to a place to where they have just gotten to where they just don't care, or they try not to be in other people's business.
Not their business.
Yeah.
It's just not the same as it was when I was growing up.
But that's how the world has come to, because with the snitching and all that, especially within the Black community, Black people, they mind their business. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
So it's just.
I wonder what kind of apartments these were. Were they like?
I've been wondering that all day. Like, I want to go by there and see what it was. I want to go by there and see the area.
Section 8, where they
And and another thing, for this apartment to be vacant with no lights for a year, somebody have to pay rent here. So y'all just not renting out this particular apartment.
So was it subsidized? You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of apartments have policies to where if your utilities are cut off, that's a rent. They'll say, oh, because like when you sign your lease, utilities can't be cut off and stuff like that. So that just means that nobody was paying attention.
I hope the children get
nobody cared.
Counseling.
That's and that's the thing. Nobody cared enough.
Nobody
definitely need some counseling. They're gonna definitely need some counseling.
Yeah, they're gonna need counseling.
Because what? Did the kids never go outside? Did they stay in the house all the time?
No. One child used to sleep in the park.
One was sleeping in the park.
The oldest one was sleeping in the park.
Probably because he couldn't take the smell in the house.
Maybe Section A. Maybe it's a Section A apartment. They just paid the rent every month on it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If it's government, and it might have been paid
that whole
for the year
community.
being that it's government.
Yeah. That whole community failed them.
Yeah,
even when I move places, and as you know, me and you live together, I'm gonna make friends with my neighbors because I need to know who I live around, and I need to be good with them. So when I'm gone, they can watch my just. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Right.
Y'all know I've been living in my house for 3 years. I don't know my neighbor's name on either side of me.
No.
Oh no.
I think I talked to him 1 or 2 times.
That's how it is now.
But I'm at work so much, and then when we come home, we pull right in the garage and go straight in the house. So there's never no time to talk to anybody. Everybody pull in their garage and go in the house. I probably should get to know them though.
Babe, guess what?
Yeah.
My neighbor over here, I met her the day before I moved in here. When I rented my apartment, I met her. She has been everything, a lifesaver. She gets my mail my packages when I'm not here. If you come to my house and she see you in my house, baby, who are you? What you doing
you
here?
got you a new Milton.
I sure do.
Milton.
I sure do. And she know because a lot of people don't come over here. So when she sees like somebody in my house, she gonna introduce herself. This is I'm so and so, whatever.
Do she know what's going on when she hear Jill Scott?
Now let's take a long walk.
Girl, I asked her one day, do the TV be loud? And on that note, y'all pray for them kids. We gonna go to a commercial. Oh, those were quick.
Okay.
Child, they wouldn't let me put all the stuff I wanted to put in them. Just I don't know what was going on with my judge, honey. But I got what I can get, and that's all I can get you. Okay.
Somebody want to know what's happening with Jill Scott.
I love Jill Scott. Jill
Yes,
Scott,
that was my just song.
yeah, I love Jill Scott. Jill Scott, I'm Neo Soulfish.
Me too.
Yeah, girl.
Babe, I could come home from work. You love me.
Baby, that's it.
Crown roll on ice, on ice. Your hands rolling back. Oh, keep it right there, Jill.
Your cologne.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all a mess.
Shout out to Jill Scott. She'll do the damn thing. Y'all try something.
Neil, what's your favorite song to drag to?
Oh, he like the beats. He like the.
Yes.
My bad.
You know,
Regina Bell.
Regina Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Regina Bell. What? Baby, come to me.
I just don't want to be lonely.
Oh, I thought you was thinking of what's that song with her and tender sunshine, shining in the east.
Oh no, not the Aladdin.
Beauty.
this time.
No,
Oh no, Beauty and the Beast.
yeah.
She sings on that, oh baby.
Neil, you are Beauty and the Beast fish.
No shame.
You said what?
You Beauty and the Beast fish.
I'm a lot of type of fish.
Like me to the card game.
Child, last night Neil had the card game. You know, Neil calls me at the card game so I can get a run through of who at the party and stuff, right? I never know not one person in the building. Not
I
one.
never do when I see the pictures.
I get introduced to a person every week, though. I get introduced to a new person every week. And they played their music last night, honey, and Anita Baker was over there singing. And Neil was bothered.
Yeah.
And I got offended. I wanted to hang up. Oh, you got Anita Baker. Who played that? Child,
The bingo hall. It be looking like the bingo hall.
Neil have it going down over there.
Honey, whenever I come to Atlanta, I need
now, Neil, do you charge a cover charge?
It goes down.
No, everybody bring a bottle or something. It's good gathering.
Now, what happened after all the card games are over?
That's the name of a whole new world.
When the card game's over, and then we play other games.
Okay.
Uh-oh. What y'all talking or tucking?
We play red light, green light.
Do y'all play what's Twister?
It depends on if 4 more people stay behind.
Y'all on
Now you know what it'd be sickening if you start an OnlyFans called a bingo hall.
Oh,
the card set.
It's called
the card set.
The card set.
Times ain't got that hard yet.
That's just an extra income.
Okay.
I just do it for the fun of it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna pass out them sandwiches for the fun of it.
You know, men pay for loads.
Are you like the people? You do it for the community.
I do it for the community. Not all the community, though. I'm not gay for the whole community.
Yeah. Child, right now it's time for our general topics. And I had asked y'all to send in some topics if y'all want to have us discuss them. And a couple of people sent in some, and these were some of the ones that I have chosen to talk about. And because I found them that, I think we should, and they needed to be heard. So, one viewer said, so I've been HIV positive for 20 plus years, and I've been vocal about it in the community throughout the years, which has been a blessing and a curse. And when I find myself attracted to someone or vice versa, I immediately tell them my status so I don't have to worry about someone in the community seeing us out and exposing me just because. But I found that in doing that, there's usually not a second date. And where I live is so small that when a new guy comes around, it's hunting season and may the best one win type of thing starts going down. But I say all this to ask, when do you think is a good time to tell someone you may or may not end up with your status, especially if they haven't heard about it already?
I think he might be going after the wrong people because with what I do in the field I work in, people are actually coming in knowing their partners are positive, and they're probably you equals you, which is undetectable equals untransmittable, but they want to be on PrEP. So if you have all these people that are dating people positive openly, and willing to take those measures to protect themselves, and they still want to be happy with this person, I think we may be choosing the wrong people.
Yeah, and I kind of fall in line with what Aja said, but for me, I just feel like, just me personally, especially as a trans woman, whatever your status is, that's not a big deal because there's ways, because with medications, you can do it to where you don't transmit it to the other person. Absolutely. But here's the thing. You don't have to tell everybody everything right away. If you think it's going to possibly go somewhere, then that's when you could, this is just me. Then that's when you say, I think that you like me in the same way that I like you. Let's have a conversation. But I don't think that everybody that you meet that you should say, oh, hey, my name is Peter, I'm HIV positive. Because what happens in those situations is that those people, because like Aja said, you meet the wrong people, they will use that and spread your business all
throughout the community.
Kingdom come. When you see that it's about to get to an intimate stage, then you say, listen, I like you. And I know that you like me. And because of my respect for you, let me tell you something. And we can see if we can proceed from here. Because for me, because of medication and protection, that don't mean nothing to me. Because people do things that are risky every day. But if I like you as an individual, and I like what you bring to the table, and I love what you can be to me, there's a way around any situation. There's a way to work through any situation. So so I say this, and I'm gonna let somebody else talk in just a minute. It's all about the people that you try to align yourself with that may be the issue. But that's just me. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Chevelle, and I agree, Dominique, and just to piggyback off you, that's just like being a trans woman. When I meet a gentleman or someone's pursuing me, I don't feel the need to tell them that off the bat, because guess what? I may not be interested in you to that effect where I'm going to lay down with you, or we may not even get to that point. So I don't feel the need to volunteer certain things that are not needed. So I agree, like certain things should just be kept until you feel that person out and get to know their maturity level or their mindset or just more about them before you disclose so much.
And you will hope that if that person did hear something about you, that they will come to you and tell you, well, I heard this, that, and the third, is this true or whatever, before we go any further. Simple as that.
But because go ahead.
Because if you feel like you like the person and don't just ghost them because of something you heard, you know what I'm saying? You got to talk to the person, and because you never know what you and this person have in common or whatever, and y'all might hit it off, and great things could happen for y'all. You know,
but there are some people that are so jealous. They don't tell the information because. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Trent. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Trent.
Yeah, because you was going in and out, Trent. Go. What you got to
Go,
say,
Trent?
And you know what? I know.
What's your Wi-Fi thing?
I'm trying. Can I try?
Yeah, you slowing down, Trent. You're breaking off, Trent.
We're gonna get Neil. You want to say something about
Well, I don't. Well, like you guys say, I don't think it's a designated right time to say like, oh, after the third date or fourth date. I think like when you know somebody, you get to a place where you're comfortable telling them. And I've experienced that. I was talking to somebody, and I'll never forget. We was at Joe's on Juniper, and he told me like his status, and he's like, "You should go see this doctor because this is who I go see. So you can get on prep if we're going to be doing that." So, so I actually learned a great deal about him, his story, his situation. I went to the lady, got on prep because I was determined I wanted to have sex with this person.
I'm still gonna do it.
Right. So that's why I say sometimes we may be picking the wrong people.
Yes. I totally agree.
Yes.
You don't have to tell everybody everything until, as far as I'm concerned, till you know you're about to do something in the intimate level. Then that way you can say that to that person so you don't take their choice away to where they can decide for them if they want to participate with you on that level or not. Otherwise, I don't think that it's necessary.
Okay.
Neil, you are baby, you are. Neil, baby, you in the game.
You know,
better up.
When you see something that you want, you got to go through the steps and the ropes to get to it.
Yeah.
And make sure it's right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
but everybody's not as mature thinking as we are, though.
No.
Because
and it's a lot of first timing on there too. I mean, when you first meet, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So that means you need to tell then.
And how old are you, and what age demographic are you going after too? Like, I need a little more dynamics to this,
right?
You know,
because you tell one person, they'll tell everybody in the community. So you can't tell everybody everything. You have to know if you can trust this person with something so personal about yourself.
Did the person say that they've been living with it for 20 years and they like people know?
But yeah, they say that they you know, it's not a secret to the community, you know, because they have been vocal about their status.
Right.
So
yeah. And one more thing I wanted to add to this, you guys.
Oh, you clearing everything over there now.
Devices.
Here's the thing. HIV and that disease has made so many strides throughout the years and up to now. The technology and everything is so much better. It's just what people are still weary of or leery of is the stigma that's behind the disease. Listen, I'd rather have somebody HIV positive than somebody with diabetes, because you don't know when they sugar drop, you got to stick them with shit and do all this stuff. But what I'm saying is, no, for real, the technology is better, and I've dated people with HIV. And everybody's not gonna even disclose their status.
Exactly.
You know, so and then a lot of us think that if they don't say it, right? If they don't say it, then they don't have it. And then you can date them as long as they don't say it. The minute they say it, now you got a problem with it. So, you know, I think it's the stigma around that. Listen, to that child who wrote to that, just move to Atlanta. They'll still attack you. They don't care. You're going to still get
you gonna get your life.
They're going to shoot up his club.
Else.
They're going to do everything he needs. Just come to Atlanta.
Okay, get out that small town.
Yeah, they got small minds.
Get up out of Tifton, Georgia, wherever.
No.
So then I have another viewer who wrote in, OPOV, a gay man who is positive and undetectable wants to have a child of his own the old-fashioned way. Do you think this is a risk for the child and or carrier, despite what science has said about being undetectable? And do you think it's fair on the child having a positive parent?
Is he undetectable?
If he's undetectable, he's untransmittable.
Who is
if he's undetectable, it's possible.
He's
so
positive and undetectable.
But
yes, if he's undetectable, then it's definitely positive. He can't pass on the virus because the virus is not duplicating itself enough to pass it on to his partner.
Right.
Right.
But you want to have a baby the old-fashioned way with your gay ass.
Yeah, he want to dig in and get his jab.
That goes to our next thing.
If he's undetectable, he can't pass it on to the mother.
No.
So with that being said, that goes to our next topic, which is from Tia Carter, and it was a post that she had made when she saw the comments and posts that Lil Nas had made to Chloe. Me and my homegirl sitting here discussing this, and I'm just saying, y'all be underestimating gay men. A lot of them are very fluid sexually and use vibes and energy as a gift for their attraction. These are still men, and some of them are very much attracted to women. Keep thinking these gay men won't beat your back in and then get up and help you lay your lace. Sexuality is more fluid than ever.
Yes, it is. I absolutely agree.
And I don't mind nobody helping me get up and put my lace on, because I got a wig. I got a wig right here. I need somebody to come over here and lay on me.
Play with it, Chevelle.
If I'm attracted to him,
you,
and he got that good jug. He could paint me, lay my lace.
I don't want him to paint
me for the show. Go to the pageant with me, baby. I'm sorry.
I'm with you because personally, I would. And the last time we talked about this a little bit, somebody made a comment in the comments that no gay man would be with a trans woman. But for me personally, I would, and I think I've said this before, I would much prefer to be with a gay man. Because you know what? I don't have to explain nothing to you.
You already know what it is.
You know what the tea is. Honey, girl, if you want to play roll your boat or flip me over like a flapjack, we can do that too.
But I know a lot of gay men that do like want to have a baby with a woman. And or they do like having sex with women, and some of them is surprising to me. I be gagging. I'm like, really? Oh, okay. You like Cootie Cat?
Yeah. When they say they stick their penis in anybody, anything, they mean it. Anybody.
But sometimes it's for the experience, though. Sometimes I look at certain women and I be wanting to really go back to eating pussy. I really do. And then sometimes I be like, well, no. Sometimes I see certain women, I'd be like, I really would bang her out, slut her out really good, really nice.
Have you ever been with a trans guy?
No, I haven't been with a trans guy. Have you?
Yeah, you know what? Yes, I have.
But let me tell you something. The way Tage and Amaya fighting, I'm good.
I thought we want to talk about that.
I'm sorry, Coco. But I'm good.
Child, but I'm like, okay. I gag it though when I find out certain ones do like, still. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of attractive women who I find to be very nice looking. I don't want to play with them though.
Jasmine say, "I'll fuck. I ain't licking." Now, will you eat ass?
Yeah.
So I don't understand that.
So you might as well go on and lick the coot, Jay.
So Liz, you got to eat the whole now. You can't.
So
you can't
I did lick on some coot one time.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
How was it, Aja?
It was.
Was it like eating oysters?
Girl, let me tell you something. Cocaine is
God, I'm not expecting that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Grab all my stuff, girl. Yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah. Oh, girl. Okay. So what you were saying about the oyster licking girl?
Sorry.
So one night I had a girlfriend that I had been hanging with for a long time. We used to go out to the straight clubs together and stuff. We were really, really close. And this is when I used to do my little cocaine and stuff. And child, I was out one night, we was at the straight club drinking. I was like, girl, she's like, ooh, my husband, because she's married. She's like, my husband want to have a 3-way and I want to take you home. And I was like, okay, I'm down. Now, mind you, she knows the tea because we girlfriends, her husband don't. So I'm down because her husband's Jamaican and I'm thinking he got that big wood. So I'm finna play my role to see what the husband working with. So I get to the house. He's in the shower. I go upstairs. I pull the shower back. And girl, I was very disappointed. So I think when he didn't have what I was expecting,
let me do something else.
Let me go and get in. So when we got in the room and it went to going down, I just got all bushy. I was like, "Oh, you need to put him out," because I was ready to. And he like, well, what's going on here? And it was a mess.
Oh, Aja.
That was doing the good days, girl.
Yeah.
I do want to go to what's the things called?
I must have liked the way the oyster tasted. Wanted to see what the oyster felt like.
See, I ain't never ate oysters before. It's the way the oyster looked that I can't.
But you know when you're aroused, you don't really think about that.
You don't.
Especially if you're attracted to the person, because the one time that I did engage with a trans guy, I was just so attracted to him as a person. I just did what I knew would make him feel good. And that's all that matters.
And what was that, sister?
Baby, what was that? Girl, oh my God, y'all gonna make me act
She banged.
Girl, let me just say, I felt like Ella Fitzgerald. I was like, brum diddy, brum diddy, brum diddy.
Yeah. Yes, man. Yeah.
But see, y'all don't want to try it though, because let me tell you something. It's self-lubricates and it don't shit. But let me tell you something. Sometimes you might want to try
it. But they said let a little pee out.
Oh my God.
That's that little pee because my cousin told me, my girl cousin in California, she was talking about the squirting, this, that, and other. She's like, I ain't never squirted before. So the girl ended up making her squirt or whatever. She's like, oh, baby, that ain't squirt, that's pee.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Okay, I don't
Put
know.
it on your bucket list. Chevelle.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Let me go be flat out honest with y'all. Now I have had.
Love me.
Please.
Now I'm gonna be honest. This is everybody telling their tea. I have had a threesome with 2 women before. Not together. No. Let me rephrase that. on two separate occasions, but nothing never happened with me and the woman because I didn't know. She tried, but girl, every time I would like, you got titties, Jim.
That's what I mean when the girls are trying to talk.
It's really not as bad as you would think, though.
Well, my thing is, I'm not attracted to females. So, with that being said, I wouldn't have been attracted to her. And I had been a trans man, probably would have been a different story.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Jill. She was too soft, and she had hair, and girl, no. Ooh.
Okay, Jill.
No. And I want to go to one of them little places where what's the swinger club. I want to go to one of them.
I've never been to one.
I've been to one before.
Y'all gonna have to give me a pill that night though.
A what? A what? You need a what?
I'm gonna have to do a pill that night though because girl, I'm gonna have to go in with an open mind.
Open legs too.
I'm gonna have to go in with an open mind. Wow. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to see where this go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because before I tried it, the thought of it, I was like, oh, I just can't. But then in that moment, that's what I thought beforehand. But in that moment, he turned me on to such a level. I was just like, let's just see what happens.
Free your mind and the rest will follow.
Oh my!
Okay, Steve.
It followed and then it followed until we hit the rainbow connection.
Ooh.
I'm saying.
Well, see, I grew up on coochie.
My friend just told me I should go to the one with him in Europe. I'll go anywhere with you. It ain't just got to be in Europe. Because I already know if you taking me somewhere, it's going down. Yes, ma'am. It's going down. Yes, God, Jeff. I'm telling you.
Come on, Jeff.
And I would definitely be ready. Be ye ready.
Ye also ready. I'm telling you.
If the coochie smell, it ain't right. Now who?
No. That's not supposed to smell. Now, Dr. Jacket said it's supposed to have a little muff to it. But it's not supposed to be like smelling like catfish.
It's supposed to have a hole to it.
A little musk.
Yeah. Dr. Jacket said that on Married to Medicine.
A little tinge.
Yeah, just a tinge, not much.
Oh, not like the boys' nuts now. Like nuts. Not like that.
Oh, okay.
No.
What? I don't know, y'all. Y'all making me nervous.
Yeah, no shade. Let's get so far now.
I'm gonna let y'all have that topic.
Look, y'all almost making me want to opt out.
I'm weak.
Oh, Jesus.
All the Houston on the hang out at Hamburger. Tell them to hit me up, Jud. And let me know what's going on with the party. I want to go. I want to see
what they do there.
I don't know. Wait, because Coco whispered. What you say?
It's where I bartend at. It's at Powers. It's upstairs.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
I'm scared.
No, girl, we gonna go.
You like pussy to smell like faucet.
You know, because my first drag mother took me to my first bookstore. She took me to it was this club called the Apartment Club in Memphis, and she took me there.
Oh,
excuse me. And if I tell you
your age, Chevelle, how long you been? Chevelle, the Apartment Club was 72.
You was a lie. Everybody here on this everybody on here is in the 40 club.
I know, but the Apartment Club was way like in it.
I was young. I was really young. I was probably like
14,
15 maybe. Yeah, I was young. And she took me in there and they was playing porn on the screens in the Apartment Club. I was like, what is this? And they doing this at the club. And then she took me to a bookstore and she made me get my life. And that was my first time at a bookstore. So I got this in my first time at a bathhouse. I performed there. And it was for Splash. My daddy Grover had a function at the bathhouse at the Midtown Spa, downtown Houston. I don't think they have it no more. But he did a rooftop party. So me and my daughter Tiffany Brooks, that was our first time in something like that. We girls, and we never got the chance. We ain't never got the chance to go in nothing like that. So baby, we went to looking and opening up doors we ain't supposed to open. Baby, y'all in swings and all kinds. What? This is what these push queens be doing in here. No. This is what them daddy girls, because we call them bush queens back then. This is what them daddy girls be doing in here.
The daddy's girls. That's like we used to go to Club Orlando all the time, Chevelle.
Baby, and if I tell you, I was good then. Let's go to Club Orlando. Me, Asha, Giselle, we sit in the motherfucking jacuzzi to get our feet massaged by the boys and all kind of stuff.
Y'all were cutting up.
Oh yeah.
See, I've never been to the bathhouse experience.
I've never
did the bathhouse
experience.
Oh no, I have never been to the bathhouse experience.
Well, I can't go now because my ID says female. Yeah. But I made sure that when
and my gay husband don't work the door no more because that's really how we used to get.
That's how we was getting in. And whenever I have visitors from town, in Orlando, there was no after hours. So my after hours, I would take them to
Club Orlando.
Girl, what we finna do now? We can either go home. We can go to Wawa and go home, go to sleep, stay up or whatever, or we can go to Club Orlando. What's Club Orlando? The bathhouse. Club Orlando. Oh, okay. Well, let's go. So that's what we did.
They say the girls dress down sometimes like boys and be in there ready too.
Still today.
They say you gotta be careful. You'll run up on somebody like Darcel Stevenson, somebody with a braid wig on.
Oh.
No, I don't know about Darcel.
I don't know about Darcel. But I have heard of some. I have heard of some of the other girls. I done seen.
Well, and if my queen be in there, she ain't got on no nails. I know some of the girls wear acrylics.
Yes, man. Acrylics and hoodies.
Acrylics.
Like who do y'all know?
Okay, give us some example.
Say names.
Like which one? Wait a minute, somebody put Doré down here.
That's in the comments.
I don't believe Doré be there. I don't believe that.
You know what? Now you know what? Not Darcel.
He keeps posting it. He keeps doing it over and over.
Oh my God, it's like flashing, girl. It's flashing. Oh, this woman, it is flashing, girl.
You know what?
Y'all know what? Y'all know what? We'll be right back.
Yo, we done went off tonight.
Commercial now.
Oh, okay, you know what? Everybody getting a whipping.
Ain't no time to run. Hey, ain't in this pain. Let me see your twerk song. Get to the flow. Ain't no time to run. Hey, ain't in this pain. Let me see your twerk song. Hey, ain't in no pain.
What's going on?
quit posting Do Ray. Change the subject, Jamel.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Ooh. God, I tell you, that video of Tamika. If I tell you that video of Tamika, it tickled me so. Oh my God, I don't know if that tickled me more than that or that baby grabbing that man titty. He said, ah!
That means that baby been doing that.
What were those hands her way?
Like that baby been doing.
Tamika, come here, Tamika.
Wait, what trick?
Were those hands her way? And Tamika, I think I saw a little nub in the front. I don't know. You went back.
Wait.
Tamika.
I'm finna shorten the video so we can go back and get our judge.
Not love.
Let me find out. Are those hands her way?
Not tight white.
They were tight. Baby, I tell you, that had tickled me. And then on top of that, the little baby in the back seat had came rose up and yanked and said, "Don't fuck with my mama."
God. She said, "You know what?
Everybody get to be."
See, Zodiac
that was a moose.
It was a moose knuckle. Zodiac, I knew it was something. Tamika.
Y'all play entirely too much. Child, don't fuck with my mama, dog.
Don't fuck with my mama.
Child, it's uploading. I'm finna see. And why that's uploading, let me find out what we supposed to be, because I don't even know.
We went all around the world, y'all.
We went all around the world and wait. Bam. Go ahead, Coco. Where you at? Right there.
To the flow, ain't no time to run. Yeah, in this thing, let me see your twerk song. Get to the flow, ain't no time to run. Yeah, in this thing, let me see your twerk song.
You better ease into it.
No, my God. It was like a little something.
That was the panty line.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the panty line.
Tamika in here. Tamika,
that was hey girl. That was the panty line, Jeff. Somebody said they were Wonder Bill Spikes. Shout out to Wonder Bill. Listen. So the US of A promoters announced their new national promoters this week, and they put out a letter, and it was stating that how they wanted to go ahead with the vision that Jerry Bird has set forth for his pageants, and they want to make sure that the new promoters that are in place was going to make sure that vision happens. And so the letter reads, Jerry Bird re-envisioned the pageant industry in 1984 when he purchased the Miss Gay US of A pageants, and it went on to say that, but they wanted to, the criteria that they want them to have is to understand Jerry's vision, demonstrate that through their past activities that they can implement his vision, explain their retention and expansion strategy for their division, have the respect and support of the community, be extremely motivated to be a national promoter. And so they chose as the national promoter for Miss Gay US of A, Jenna Sky from Dallas, Texas, Miss Gay US of A 2014, and she was my queen in 2014 when I was Miss Classic. So shout out to Jenna Sky. And also, Mr. Gay US of A and Mr. Gay US of A at large is by former Mr. Gay US of A, Michael LeMasters. He is the national promoter for Mr. Gay US of A, and the national promoter for Mr. Gay US of A at large is Dakota Whitney. So shout out to both of them. I'm sure that those individuals will do a great job promoting the system and making sure that they set out with what Jerry and Craig set forth for the system. And also the owners of Miss Gay Texas at large, Miss Gay Texas US of A at large, Mr. Texas Gay Texas US of A at large is my mother Alexis Davenport Coffee and Kayla Monroe from right here in Houston. They will be taking over the Texas franchises. So shout out to everybody, and I'm glad that they put everything.
To the USA legacy.
Yeah. So everything in place for US of A. So I'm so happy that things are going to be moving on, and we're getting to set out with what Jerry Bird and Craig Henderson set forth for their dreams. So I love you guys, and I can't wait to see everybody. What role do you believe a title holder actually hold in our community?
What?
What role do you believe a title holder actually hold in our community? In days of old, they were looked as spokespeople for the LGBTQ plus community. Do you still find that true?
Well, first, everybody not trying to be a spokesperson, and everybody not trying to be a role model. Let's establish that.
That's true.
First, for everyone's outlook is different in this. Some people look at it in a more professional aspect and want to go a different route, but we can't expect everyone to be the same because everyone is not trying to be a role model.
Mm-hmm. I think that because back in the days of old, like I think that it was the top four, so it was only 4 national queens running around here. Everything wasn't national at the time, so, and it was prestigious to be these 4. And well, I'm gonna say 6. It was prestigious to be those 6 because you have to include Black America and Black Universe.
Yeah.
And so, it was prestigious to be those 6 national title holders. So it wasn't 35 titles, 50 national title holders running around here saying they national titles, all the internationals and the counties and and this, that, and the other, So now it's a lot, and everybody, it took you a time to win those nationals,
Right.
So a person go ahead, but I would say that just to say that it took you a time to win those nationals, and so you will learn things, and by the time you win the nationals, you do gain the respect of the community. And that they do look to you as a hierarchy,
right?
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's not like that.
No.
And I think a lot of pageants have also made certain pageants national, either because they are connected, whether it's family or what a pageant does for, what they give. Like, for instance, Glamorous, what we give and what we do, Chevelle, you're part of it, but we are not national. We don't require national walks. You're not obligated.
It's a pageant.
It's just a pageant.
A pageant that give away a coin. And that's why I don't understand why a lot of pageants just don't want to be that. Why you have to have national attached to it? Does that make the pageants some type of prestige or something?
No, and then some of y'all not even professional enough.
Yeah, that's it.
And it started with the pageant owner. Some of y'all not even professional enough to be talking about something national and want people to go all these places to walk and do all this stuff. Like, child, but that's another subject.
But I also think that, when we say in the days of old, the times were different because they use those national title holders to be a voice because we're not in the moment of social media where everybody's opinions could be, readily heard. So they use these individuals when they were going on these Sally Jesse Raphael, Ricky Lake, Phil Donahue, and all of those shows. Those were the voices because these were the people that were recognized. But now, where we are in these days, everybody's opinion can be heard and can be seen because of social media. So it has changed. That's just my opinion. And I think that the more that we progress into this new age of female impersonation, and we say, oh, because now, you know, being a pinnacle in the community is not the important thing. It's about being famous. It's about how much money you can make. It's about being on TV. So when people ask, why is pageant participation falling? Because now that's not what makes a queen anymore. It's about being mainstream these days.
And being one of those.
And it's about being on TV and then how much money I can make.
Money.
Right. And that's what it's about. And let's just state the facts and let's tell the truth and let's shame the devil.
Come on,
and I don't mean to discount anybody, because anybody that has made it because of television, kudos to you. I take nothing from you. But when it comes down to it, when you need things done, when you need money raised, when the community is suffering, who are the people that you can always count on? Mm-hmm. Those people that you see every day digging in the trenches, week in and week out, but y'all want to give us $50 for a booking, but because somebody was on TV, you want to give them $1,500, and they say, "Oh, I'm only doing one number, and that's all."
And all they spent on the outfit was $50.
but like I said, I'm not saying that to discount anybody's celebrity, but that's just the reality of what we're dealing with these days.
Neil, what you wanted to say?
Going back to the original question.
Right.
I don't really think, I think each system has their own expectations. So what a system on this side of town does, somebody on different side of town do. So different expectations for different systems, and not expecting what one queen to do or king to the next person to do the same thing. One person might like doing walks and getting ready for walks. Another person might like just posting pictures all the time. Another person might like going out and socializing and being in the club. So you have a variety of different people who bring different things to the table. So I just think it's a lot of factors in there. I don't think these people should be looked at as the role model, the begin all, end all. Some people do put themselves in that role and be like, I can't do this because I'm a title holder. I can't do this because I'm a title holder. But for the most part, I want people just to be themselves. And back then, like,
but the people won't let you be yourself either, though, because you are their title holder. The people will always be the reason why some girls, they will say some girls that have a good reign. That's because of what the people have said. But did you know if the girl talked to the promoter, and that's why she continues to do the way she do? You know what I'm saying? Evidently, because the promoter know what she doing, so or she or he. So I'm sure they have talked to them and told them, you know, la 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 la. But if they hadn't said anything to them, the people make them feel like, you know, the promoter needs to do the promoter have surely told them this. But no, they didn't. Because if they did, she wouldn't be doing what she's doing, because she know her title is at risk. His or her title is at risk.
And let me tell you this too, you guys.
Yes.
The requirements to be a queen has changed over the years.
Yes, it has.
When I was coming up and when I was seeing drag, it was so exciting because we had so many girls that was really, really serious about their craft. And you had to be the best of the best to compete on those levels. You were competing with girls who would keep you on your toes all night long. You have Tasha Long, you have Paris Friends, you have Aja, Jasmine, all these girls in one pageant. You don't know who's gonna win. The competition is so stiff. Everybody got to be on their game. Somewhere along the line, and I don't know if those kind of girls just stop doing pageants or the legacy is kind of going away, but the greatness that I used to see, I don't see it and I'm not being shady, I don't see it in the newer generation. I was having a conversation with Yolanda Adams the other day. We were just talking about, I said, I'm afraid for the industry. We were talking about music too. You don't have to be great no more in music. We don't have to
you just gotta have a beat. You just gotta have a beat.
You just got to have something or presence on a social media outlet. So no one sings like Yolanda no more. No one sings like Whitney. No one
No.
drags like you guys no more because it took another route because they don't have to be as great as y'all had to be back in the day when y'all were fighting to come along to get a name. Your name wasn't easy. You didn't
because we didn't have the YouTubes and all of that back then.
You know,
my God.
We got Chevelle winning Miss USA of small girls when they used to have 40 and 50 and 60 girls. She had to, you know, that took a lot. Girls don't have to do that no more. Because
I beat 64 girls at Miss USA.
You understand? So now girls sneaking in on years where there ain't nobody, so they got this title. You know, girls have fought years and died trying to be certain titles. And here come a girl come along who ain't got the same spunk and the same drive to be this national title, but she lucked up and was at the right place at the right time. But she does not have the skills and the tools to be a national queen. So now we have to take what we get because there's no more greatness being instilled in people.
Trent,
come on, Trent.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I don't have an offer plate, but I got this bucket. We can pass this around.
That Miller Lite. Don't y'all forget to click like, click share. Now let's find out who's on the throne this past week. I was in Wisconsin, and I was at Miss Wisconsin USA newcomer, and Janiyah Monet Diamond Banks was the winner. Her first runner-up was Chaos Mirage, and second runner-up was Persephone B. Diamond. They're on their way to Miss Gay USA newcomer in slow down, Coco. They're on their way to Miss Gay USA newcomer in Dallas. And Miss Missouri State was this weekend. Velvet Steel and Sam won for the Duke and Duchess of Missouri State. And Mr. and Miss Missouri State was Lucy Couture and Rio Valentino. Congratulations to those individuals. Wisconsin Continental was also this weekend. Deja Richards was the winner of the Miss Division. Shout out to my sister Deja Richards. And the Elite Queen was Mona Lott. She won Miss Wisconsin Elite Continental. And the Mr. was Ferg Carden, Mr. Wisconsin. So shout out to those individuals who competed for their pageants this weekend and was very successful. If y'all know any pageants that has went on the week that we are out or anything, y'all feel free to hit us up and let us know who they are.
You forgot the plus, Chevelle.
Girl, let me tell you something. And I searched high and low for the plus queen. I went on the
Latoya. Was it Latoya? Latoya Williams.
Okay. Yeah. Well, see, I didn't even know who the contestants were because I went on the Queen page and the Queen posted nothing.
Latoya Williams, I believe, won for the plus.
Yeah, a couple of the. Well, I'm not just gonna blame it on that particular queen. The court really didn't post anything, so I had to really go and search for the pictures that I found. So shout out to the people where I got them from. And I think it was from Angel. One of them was from Angel, former Mr. Continental, former Mr. USA. So I did try to find out who they were, but it's a lot of work when I got to do a lot of other stuff. So if y'all see it out there, please send it to us so I can have it and I can announce those individuals that are doing great things in the community and anything like that. If y'all have anything that y'all want us to discuss, talk about right here on Our Point of View, don't forget to hit us up in our inbox. I'm sure they'll shoot it to me so we can get it on the show. And also, don't forget to subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 and like our Facebook page, Our Point of View. And we need those subscriptions, y'all. So if y'all on here and you're not a part of the subscriptions, you can watch it on Facebook. But we need to get those. Oh Lord, we need to get those. I'm not even going in there. But if you want to advertise, with us, I don't know what they're doing. If you want to advertise with us, hit any of us up, and we will definitely get you right here, advertised right here at Our Point of View. We're gonna go to a commercial break because I want to see what they got going on. Because we have sponsors and they pay for the sponsorship, so we want to see. So we'll be right back. Side note, if you in a
listen.
car and you smoke weed and it just get the new car air freshener and attach them to the air vent and it will kill the smell. I like that shit. What you gotta say, Aja?
I think a topic for next week should be if a promoter knows they won't have your money at the end of the night, should they tell you when you get there, or should they continue to wait till the end of the night?
Even if you flew in.
Even after you got flew in.
Oh, girl.
Okay. Aja, when you get in town this weekend?
Oh, I won't be there, unfortunately.
Oh, I thought you. Sure.
Yeah, I was. It been a change. It had been a change in plans.
Oh, I was gonna see if you was gonna come out and meet me at the Tempted to Touch tomorrow.
You know what? I would.
They had Tempted to Touch had a little drama going on. Somebody said that she did post. I went on all the Kings and Queens page and I didn't see anything about who won the Plus Division D. So
and Chevelle may not be friends with her, everyone. So
hello, thank you, so happy. So shout out to Latoya and congratulations on your
Latoya. She's so
I can't wait
beautiful.
to see you at Plus and shake it up and looking sickening and all that kind of jazz.
Yeah.
So if y'all got them topics and y'all want us to talk about them, please hit us up in our inbox and let us know what y'all want to talk about. And don't forget, y'all can just subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 and advertise with us. Okay, Jish? And you can get on Jish. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Our Point of View.
Thank you, guys.
Black Universe is this weekend, and I go to Mexico on Saturday. We would not be on next week because I cannot spend my little time of vacation working up trying to find a lineup to talk about next week. I cannot do it, and I won't do it. So I'm going to completely be off. My motherfucking room have an infinity pool right outside on the patio. So guess what I will be? Sitting up with my titties pushed up with a drink. And we will see y'all on, November 8th?
Yeah.
November 8th. Of next week, I think so. So thank y'all so much. Don't forget, click like, click share. We love y'all so much, and we will see y'all in 2 weeks. Good night.
Ooh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah.